Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. What is happening? I hope everybody's good. Yesterday went to meet the sponsors at Limitless in Cumbernauld. That was Thursday, today is now Friday, so we're double dunting. 2 back-to-back days on YouTube. How lucky are you guys? The reason why we're doing a double dunt, the reason why we're recording 2 days in a row is because we are on our way back through now to the Stirling branch today to train push with Gerrard. Gerrard is one of the other Limitless athletes. He's a men's physique IFBB pro and he looks pretty insane. So I'm looking forward to training with him. We are going to be using my session. I sent him across a little text this morning just to find out what his session looked like. He is in prep also, but he's only 4 weeks in. I am 4 weeks out. He's opted to just mingle in with my training session, which is absolutely fantastic work from him, because my head would have went a bit lopsided if I had to change out any of my exercises today. So thank you, big man, for that. We're recording all of that. We'll be recording a little bit more content for the Stirling branch, and we're going to be meeting the rest of the team who are all currently based at Stirling. I'm looking forward to getting through there. Yesterday was a class day. I hope you all enjoyed the content from then, and I hope that you're all going to enjoy the content from today again. Yeah, looking forward to it, guys. Looking forward to it. I'm actually really enjoying putting these YouTubes out, especially as it's getting closer to the show. It is just a good chunk of work to get it all done, that is the only thing. Moving on to a physique update. Today is the first day that I have actually woken up flat. I have been a little bit flat in the past, but we haven't really had to run any high days yet. I got a little bit of a cold and I got a tiny bit flat. We ran a couple of higher days, but it was only like an extra 100 grams of carbs, so it was nothing really to shout about. I still don't think I'm going to get any high days. I don't really think I need them. In terms of like physique freshness, I could probably do a couple of high days from tomorrow, more than likely. However, it's not going to help me in terms of scale weight, because I still have, 98.1 I was this morning, which is me a half kilo down from my prep low to date. 98.6 was the lowest I'd been until today. 98.1, I am feeling it a little bitty. When I was posing, I didn't really quite feel the connection that I usually do feel, so it was apparent straight away that I was definitely a bit flatter. After looking back at the photographs, you can see, I'm going to show you them. I'm going to show you them here, right now, probably here. Boom, however many I can fit on the frame. Probably just one front and one back. But as you can see from the pictures, across my shoulders, across my arms, across my chest, there just isn't any pop. There's no like real detail. There's definitely no striations anymore. Through my quads as well, I feel a little bit flat through the quads. So you can see it, it is happening. And I did explain yesterday what flat actually means. So now you will all be knowledgeable in that respect. You will know exactly why I'm looking flat. And you will all know as well that it's part of the process. You can't be absolutely full to the brim every single day of prep and still lose fat in an optimal fashion. Running a bit flat today is must needed. And it's just a pity that we're recording for YouTube on a push session today, because I am a little bit flat. However, I am also a leaner than I have been. I am also a massive step forward on condition today. I'm much leaner through the lower back, through the glutes, everywhere really. I'm just much leaner, so I'll take that. I will take that. I think the lack of fullness will be subdued due to the leanness that I've got today on the content and on the visuals, so I'm not really overly worried. Plus it's all part of the process. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. We do still have 3.6 kilos to take off, I believe. 94.8 I need to get to actually, so not quite as much as that. 3.3, 3.4, something like that. It's definitely doable. I do still have 3 weeks till peak week, 4 weeks till show day from tomorrow. Plenty of time. It's more so just a case of if I actually have the actual weight to take off in fat. But if we don't, we'll just be doing a water cut the night before, as I already told you guys. That is how I'm feeling, that is how I'm looking. Everything is going pretty good. I still feel pretty good as well, so that's good. Also guys, I don't know if you have noticed, but I am wearing a slightly different brand of clothing today. This is Reject Weakness, which is a new clothing brand that I have been linked up with through Limitless. So Limitless actually stock Reject Weakness clothing in the gym. It isn't the baseline Limitless clothing, they have their own clothing brand, but Reject Weakness is what is sold inside the gym. They wanted to come on board with the collaboration. I said to look, I'll need to try the clothing first. It's like everything. I wouldn't be able to promote something that I don't believe in, unfortunately. So like if I try it on and it's bad quality or it doesn't fit well, or you know, it's not that cool, I wouldn't be able to plug it to my clients and to the public and to everybody, all my followers who's watching along. I just would feel wrong trying to sell something that I couldn't get behind myself. That being said, I've tried on a t-shirt, which I'm wearing just now. I've tried on a hoodie, the sweater, which I'm wearing just now, and I'm picking up the joggers when I get there to make it a full set. So far, I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with the clothing, to be fair. It's a very, very good quality. It's a nice thick sweater. It's like fleecy lined inside, so it's cozy. It fits very well. It's a nice size. It's a nice shape. It doesn't fit silly shaped. The cuffs, I don't know if you can see, but the only way I can describe the cuffs, I've got a Canada Goose hoodie in the house, and it's got like really thick, long, cozy and tight cuffs. Doesn't feel like any other hoodie or sweater that I own. It's very, very, very specific to the Canada Goose hoodie. Well, these are the exact same. They're the same length, they're the same thickness. It just feels good. Obviously, it won't be the same quality as Canada Goose. It's not a luxury designer brand. It's a gym hoodie that you can actually buy for £29, I believe, on the website. So they're not expensive at all. And the value for money that you're getting, the bang for buck for the price, is absolutely nuts. Then, if you do want to buy it and you jump on and you support your big man here and you use the code AO10, you'll get £3 off. So you'll actually get it for 27 quid, 26.99 or something like that. For a sweater that's going to keep you cozy and that you can train in, that looks as cool as this, it's a no-brainer for me. So what I'll do, guys, I'll link the website in the description of this video, just to make it nice and easy for you all. If you do want to jump on, they do a very, very nice purple collection as well. Jump on, get what you want to get, use the code, show your man some support. Let me know in the comments if you do get some, what you thought of it. You will not be disappointed, guys, I promise. I promise, promise, promise. I can hand on my heart say that the wear test has been accomplished. I've done it myself, and I'm super chuffed with the quality, the fit, the sizing. This is a XXL for anybody who's querying, and yeah, absolutely class clobber, so you'll see more of this on me for sure. Peace out, thanks very much, and we will catch up in the gym. We have touched down in Stirling, just arrived at the complex. We're here at Limitless Fitness. Let's have a little look around, shall we, before we get started on the training session.
Four months ago, and my visa fell through, so I just couldn't get in touch with I could get the travel and extra.
Did I ruin it?
Should dress nice, but happy birthday.
Yeah, really good. I never expected.
So we've got some changing rooms up here. They actually double up into ensuite toilets. No expense spared, as we can see. There's a good chunk of these changing room / ensuite toilets up here. Nice bit of drying area here. Everything's all mirrored, neons. And then through into the main gym. So this part here looks to be the leg part, leg area. Pendulum squat. We've got some kneeling hamstring curl machine. Belt squat. Leg press. Plate loaded extension. We've got numerous squat racks up the back with some Smith machines. Pendulum leg press. A lot of this is Panatta equipment. It's all a good mix of Panatta. We've got Arsenal strength. We've got booty builder over here for all you big glute lovers. Hack squat. A good chunk and variety of kit in this gym. So moving out of the leg section, guys, moving over into the chest area, you've got everything in here from Nautilus to Cybex, incline hammer strength machines, every single angle you could possibly need. We've got shoulder press machines, we have the Panatta pec fly lateral raise. There is, as you can see, there is no shortage of equipment in here, and you are absolutely spoiled for choice. multiple cable machines. Got a back area over here as well. And then a cardio station looking out into the car park. So there is absolutely every single thing in here that you could ever possibly need, guys, to build any kind of physique that you would ever need. Now you can see why I'm pretty excited to be part of the Limitless team, guys. It's not a joke, these gyms. The owner has clearly hand-picked every single piece of equipment in here. As I say, there is absolutely no shortage. You're spoiled for choice. There's about 25 machines for every muscle group from each individual gym supplier. Again, like I say, spoiled for choice, and I cannot wait to get cracking with the push session, guys.
Should we cover then? You want to do a walkthrough, some kit for certain splits, or?
Pecs. It's a standing multi-flight, so basically for hitting the side delts, hitting the pecs, coastal pec, and then the rear delts you can even hit. I'm going to show you how to do all three. And then just a quick demonstration of how you do all three.
10 seconds on each bit.
Boom, boom, boom. Right, cool. This in Stirling. We're here, we're in the push section of the gym, and we're going to run over a couple of key machines that we've got available to use here. Okay, so first up we've got the standing multi-flight by Panatta. A very, very, very good piece of kit, and also multifunctional. So on this piece, which is the lower portion of your pec, guys. All right, so when we're doing a side raise, first and foremost, first thing you want to make sure is you've got the joint centre aligned with the centre of your shoulder, guys. All right. I want to take just a slight step back here so that your elbows have a slight bend in them, and then you also want to make sure that your arm path is actually use this to tag along your rear delts for the ride as well. So although it's in the push section, you can hit a pull muscle on it as well. You want to adjust the height of this for your rear delts though, because to hit your rear delt, you ideally want to be bent over slightly, okay? So that's what this head pad comes in for. Again, nice bend over here, nice flex at the hips. You want super comfy, plenty of padding. As you can see, there's a massive, massive foot plate for you to actually get your feet on, so you can work your legs from any angle. Now, come over here and let's see what we're going to do here. In this movement, for me today, I'm going to be using this as a quad biased movement. So I want my feet low enough down the pad that I can get plenty of knee flexion. Knee flexion just means knee going over your toe, basically. All right, but we want to have it in such a position. How's it going, big man?
Big champ.
Ready for today?
What's going on? Let's do it, bro.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good. I see it's your low day as well.
Good, low day.
It's your low day, yeah?
I've had an all-time low today.
Yeah.
A wee bit flat today, a little bit flat, but you know the score, part of the process, isn't it?
So I'm at that point in prep now where the first few weeks is always the kind of hardest.
Yeah.
I'm not
transitioning.
I'm not blasting just yet.
Yes.
So I'm kind of dragging my feet through everything.
Well, we're not going to be taking any world records a day anyway, bud. So
no. We're not looking for PBs today, bro.
Nah,
It's time to be sensible, yeah. So the good thing about heat training in here, they've got a lot of good equipment, but a lot of the equipment are like fixed weights that still engages the muscles you want to train. So I've been struggling with elbow injuries. I've not been using more free weights like dumbbells and stuff, but the kit in here still does it for me anyway. So
perfect. And
I'm still growing my chest, which is the area that I'm trying to bring up going into my pro debut. So happy days, bro.
Smashing. Well, I don't know if any of you guys have seen Gerrard. Obviously, we just met yesterday. He definitely doesn't need any more fucking chest.
I do, bro.
That's for sure. That's for
and it's
sure.
a classic chest.
but Gerrard's 4 weeks into prep. I'm 4 weeks out from my first show. So at this point here, like, I'm not building any more muscle, guys. All right, I'm literally just in here pushing the carbs through the muscle, burning a bit of calories, you know, getting a bit of expenditure in, keeping the muscles nice and full. But at this point, I'm not taking any forced reps. You know, I'm not taking anything past failure. The big man's going to have to be mindful of that today when he's pushing me through my...
We're not going to be heroes today. We're going to play it safe. I'm going to play your game. We're not going to play my game because you're only 4 weeks out.
Correct.
So we're going to be safe with you. So we'll go with your program and I'll let you take the leads.
Smashing. Well, I've already sent my session across to Gerrard today. We're going to be going with my session today. Obviously, I'm not fully acquainted with where every bit of kit is in the gym yet, so I'm going to let Gerrard lead the way. And yeah, guys, just stay tuned and watch along. Okay, guys, if you've been paying attention to the channel recently, you'll know that obviously I've got this certain little hack that I do on push days and pull days because I'm getting a bit of bother with my elbows. The deep heat trick. We're going to actually show it to Gerrard today.
And surprisingly, I've got the same.
Gerrard has the exact
elbow issues.
The exact same issues, yeah.
And I've been struggling a lot through my pressing. Pulling movements is fine.
So
it's pressing, man. I can't press.
So the hack here that we're going to show the big man is it's going to be.
Deep heat, yeah?
Yeah, now,
That's the secret now.
the secret, I usually...
Yo, deep heat. If you're watching,
I was
you
using
know
the
what
cream.
to do. You know what to do.
I was using the cream, but the cream's messy.
Easy.
So we've went with a roll on. Right now, the way we do it, bud, it's literally just all over the elbow, all over the elbow. On both sides, I do it on both sides, and I like to do this about maybe 5-6 minutes before I train, bud, alright?
Do the same as well.
And then what it does is it actually gets into the tissue, warms up the tissue a little bit, so that when you do actually start warming up, it doesn't create anywhere near as much pain. Now,
I usually just use my
I like to give it a little rub.
Gerrard through my sessions.
Sometimes you're a guy, man. So Gerrard actually only weighs 88 kilos. He's actually 10 kilos lighter than me, but he looks about 3 times the size somehow.
It's 7.6 this morning.
87.6.
7.6.
87.6.
How crazy is that?
Aye, very crazy. Make sure you get that on there. Plenty.
Okay.
Give it a little rub, bud, and then obviously we can go more to the hands. And then you can let me know after how you got on.
Yeah, but I'll have to get this roll-on one as well.
It's
I've got the spray, but it gets in my nose whenever I use it.
Yeah. So I
I
actually have the spray here as well.
Yeah. That doesn't work for me at all.
The spray's good. It's very strong. It doesn't come with the smell, but it does come with a choking.
Yeah.
It will choke you if you spray it too close.
time, yeah.
It will definitely choke you.
So I usually spray and then fucking run away.
Yeah, you have to.
from, this, from the vapor. You got
Don't breathe this. Just guys, we're all warmed up now. Pretty much, we're ready to go. So we're just going to go start some mobility work, and then we will be cracking on with the session. The only thing that we need to get on now, you guessed it, guys. What's missing? What's missing? You know it. The gum shield, color coded to Limitless as well. This is a Limitless Fitness gum shield. Yes, guys. As always, push session. You know the score. We always start a push session with a bit of ab work, a bit of core work. Activate the core, get everything nice and cozy, get everything nice and warm, get yourself stabilised as well. Usually I like to use a rope, but here we're going to be making use of the equipment. Going to take a bit more loading. Key things we want to remember here, guys, when we're doing any kind of ab activation work. Ideally, especially on a machine like this, you don't want to let yourself shoot all over the place and swing back and forward. You want to try and keep your bum locked in on the chair. You want to allow your lumbar to get braced against the lumbar support here. And then you want to just literally flex and extend at the abdominal. So you just literally want to flex and extend here in the center section, allowing your lower back to kind of stay still, your bum to stay completely still. And you just want to open up the midsection, allow your spine to slightly arch, and then from there, as you exhale, just a nice big crunch on the abs. Just watch what Gerrard's doing here. Beautiful. As you can see, a nice pause in both end ranges here. Nice big squeeze, nice contraction at the bottom, and then a nice big stretch up at the top here as well. Keeping completely braced into the machine and flexing only at the abs. Let's see. A little bit cramp on the midsection here. Gerrard, stretch it out, bud, stretch it out.
fucking days, man.
All good?
Yeah, all good.
So this is actually something that happens when you train abs. Sometimes if you've not hit them for a long time, or sometimes if they're quite fresh, or you know, even if he's not had enough water today, enough salt today, he's maybe just not quite had enough hydration, whatever, your abs can cramp. I tend to find that once I jump off my first set, if I bend down to pick up my logbook, that's when it gets me. When you bend down after you've trained your abs.
Yeah.
That's when it gets me the most. That looks pretty nasty though. If you've ever had an ab cramp, you'll know exactly how that feels. Yeah, man, good. I'd probably bring yourself a bit further back, Gerrard. Yeah, I like to jam my feet in there. Perfect, aye. Gives you a better line of force as well. Goes with the cable. Perfect. This is actually just more like a lying cuff lateral you're doing here, Gerrard. We want to do Y raises here. So actually open up wide into a Y, and almost like you're trying to touch the back of your hands on the floor. There, good. So what you'll notice is you're actually hitting the front delt through the first portion of the rep. You're hitting the side delt through the next part of the rep, and then you're tagging the rear delts along as you open up into your Y position as well. So it's kind of a big overall shoulder builder. Feeling good?
Good, yeah.
Right guys, so I am feeling pretty warm. Joints are feeling pretty good, feeling pretty lubricated, so I'm just going to get in my top set here. You can't feel it?
I can feel it.
You can feel it?
It's crazy, yeah.
See?
It's like a delayed reaction.
Amazing, eh? It's amazing. How are you feeling, like, pain-wise? Is it taking the pain away?
We
won't know till you get the press in.
Until I press, yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing it. I'm looking forward to hearing it because I've got a funny feeling the pain will be gone. Just little things, eh? Like even just little things like removing the handles, putting the cuffs on.
It helps.
Little tips,
It helps
yeah.
a lot. Especially when you're on prep.
Well, of course, man, of course, aye. Right, so here, shoulders back, scap down, chest up. That's it. And remember, biceps together, bud, not fists. That's it. That's it. Big, massive squeeze at the front, bud. Beautiful. Good work. That's it. Remember, keep that scap down, chest up. Beautiful. Perfect. That's it, man. Good, bud. Come on. Effective reps just entered. Let's go. Beautiful. Yep. Come on in. Chest up. Good.
Oh, fuck.
Beautiful. Right, on to some pressing. Like this. Aye, you're a monster, mate. Very big, nice round muscle bellies, eh? Waist goals. That's 4 weeks into prep. Looking incredible, eh? Looking very good, brother. Looking very good.
My off-season kind of clean though.
It's on the way.
Because I've got
Off-season for me is...
floor sponsors. I
Right?
need to make videos for.
So you need
Every now and
to be in shape all the time.
Nobody wants to fuck.
No. For me, in off-season, nothing changes. I just eat more food.
Yeah.
It's just basically like a longer prep.
Same as me. Just more food, keep the cardio in all year round.
I don't actually do any cardio.
I do cardio all year round.
Really?
20 minutes cardio daily.
That's what happens when you're...
My off season.
That's what happens when you're fat.
20 minutes cardio daily, bro.
If I'd done cardio, bud, I would just melt. I would just disappear. I'm already...
I'm naturally a fat person. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Naturally, I'm fat. So I have to.
Do you do stairs? Cardio?
10 incline. Right, let's go. 42 reps, bro.
2 more, come on.
2 more, you. Big chest, come on. 1 more. 1 for the gold, 1 for the gold. In there.
How'd it feel, bud?
Slight pain.
Slight pain.
And I'm not even going heavy yet. Yeah, I've got.
Is it an improvement on the usual pain or exactly the same?
Slight improvement, to be fair. Ordinarily, I would even struggle to do a few reps without, but when I put this one, kind of helps a bit.
Because how many espresso blonde roast shots have we got, guys? This is chasing you around here, Gerrard. Look. This is chasing you a bit.
Is it chasing me now?
Stealing my limelight, big man. Come on. I know you're bigger than me, but fuck's sake.
He wants to come home with me. She wants to come home with me.
Big man's been trying to steal my DJI. He's not getting it. Turns out that the deep heat didn't actually fix Gerrard. It has taken a little bit of tension out of the elbow joint, but he's still got a little bit of pain, which isn't ideal at all by any means. But that's what it is. This is what we do. We have to work around it, guys. So top set incoming. Let's go. I'll wait the 10 myself. Let's do it then, big man. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Big chest. Let's go.
Big chest day, bro. Big chest day.
Big reps, bud. Come on. Everyone like that. Yes. Good stretch. Good man. Yeah. Tight spin then. So come on then. What's your secret, big man? So if your chest used to be a weak area, it certainly isn't a weak area anymore.
Yeah, so
Come on then. How you
my
doing?
chest was my weak area post getting my pro card. And obviously I just stick with the basics to be fair, bro. Like keep them time under tension, slow down the tempo.
Yep.
People need to realize they are working on the stretching and the pressing movement as well. So yeah, and I've been doing a lot of machine presses, dumbbells, and like I said, it's just the basic
Just the
exercises.
basics.
Nothing crazy. And I'll be training chest twice a week.
Right, okay.
Because it's my weak point, so
Yep.
I've been prioritizing chest over delts.
Okay, so when
Back in the days, I used to prioritize delts over chest.
which obviously you don't need any more of either.
Any more delts.
So when we talk about prioritising a bit more chest, you said you obviously brought chest in twice a week.
Yeah.
If you brought the volume up in your chest, did you have to bring the volume down elsewhere?
Elsewhere, no.
No?
No, because obviously I haven't been training a lot of arms either.
Right, okay.
So I took that.
So you had extra volume there
that into my
to put in the
chest.
session. Cool.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I've mentioned this before, guys. I don't know if you remember, but obviously when you do have lagging body parts, your man Gerrard here had a weaker chest. He had volume to allocate elsewhere in his session. So bringing extra chest volume in has brought his chest up.
Exactly.
For me, I'm at my maximum recovery volume within my session. So if I wanted to bring my chest up and add in more chest, I would have to take something else away. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to recover. I'd maybe take away a couple of sets of calves because I don't need any more calves. But I certainly do need some more chest. Always use your head when you're adding in more volume. Don't just,
compromising.
of course, don't just throw in volume, guys, because you could take away for your own sessions. You can take away for your recovery capabilities, and you can actually make yourself go backwards rather than forwards. Your man Gerrard has allocated the volume perfectly, and his chest has clearly grown. So
Less delts, more chest.
good man.
That's how we're rolling.
And again, getting good at the basics, guys. Getting good at the
to the
presses,
basics.
getting good at the flies. There's no secret remedies in bodybuilding. There's no shortcuts. There's no magic potions. You just have to get good at the basics, stay consistent, and keep doing the same shit day in, day out, and not get bored.
Stay boring.
Here we're making use of the Panata chest press machine. The reason why I've picked the Panata chest press machine second in the session is because it converges. Okay, converges just means it comes in closer together. I've already exhausted the Smith press, pre-converge press, and the reason for that is because the Smith machine will challenge the muscle more in a lengthened position. Most of the loading you're feeling at the very bottom, and then as you contract up hard, you're not able to converge on a Smith machine because your hands are fixed. So you don't really get the chest fully short. Moving from the Smith machine, where you're going to be stronger in your pressing movement, onto a convergent chest press afterwards, allows you to challenge the shortened position a bit more, because essentially your arms are going to converge in the way, which just allows you to just torch that shortened position just that touch more, where you're going to be weaker anyways. Getting in there afterwards, after you've done your chest press on a bar, is definitely going to be beneficial if you're trying to get every single last bit out of your pecs, guys. Moving into exercise number 6, set up a close grip, narrow grip tricep press. What we're actually going to do is we're going to utilise the dip machine here because it looks pretty sick. We're going to be doing a little bit of dips on the dip machine, and then we will be moving into some tricep work.
Nice. Come on. Yes, sir.
Triceps. Whoa.
Let's go.
And that, guys, is a bit proof in the pudding that the weight that you move with each muscle means absolutely nothing. Gerrard's triceps are about 3 times the size of mine, and he's just reduced the loading for his set, so.
No ego lifting, bro. No ego lifting, I stay in my lane. Do what's always worked for me.
Which
High
is,
weights, high reps.
which is exactly what I speak about all the time on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel. Everybody's totally different, guys. So what works for me won't work for you, and what works for Gerrard probably won't work for me. The guy's not lacking in arms anyway, that's for sure. So we are almost completed. We've got 2 more sets on the lateral machine, just to box off and finish torching the shoulders completely, and then we're done and dusted. Today's session has run on a little bit longer than my usual sessions, but that's completely understandable considering the amount of content we've filmed, the amount of banter we've had, and the amount of progress we've also had throughout the sessions. Everything's going pretty well, but I am absolutely ravenous. My stomach feels like it's been cut off at the bottom of my esophagus, and all the food that I've eaten for the day has just leaked out the bottom end. I am absolutely ravenous. Just going to finish off the delts, get a little bit post-workout posing done, and then tuck into my post-workout meal. 2 sets, man. 2 sets and we are done and dusted. What is happening, everybody? So that is a wrap. Now, I would have liked to have caught absolutely every single part of the session. However, there was an awful lot of cameras going on. There was a lot of people coming in and coming out. We obviously had the clothing brand to shoot for. We had some of the tutorials on the machines to shoot for. We had the gym content to shoot. And then obviously we had to make sure that Gerrard and myself were getting a good enough session at the same time. So the little DJI kind of took a little bit of a back seat sometimes, but I did try my hardest to capture as much as I possibly could. I had an absolutely fantastic day. It's been an absolute class session. I've enjoyed meeting the team, I've enjoyed meeting the other Limitless athletes, and again, I've just finished up on a total high. 4 PM, post-workout meal is in, session's done and dusted. I'm now going to get home, apply to clients. I've got a couple of little bits and bobs to finish off for work, and then we're back to pool tomorrow. I hope you found a lot of value in the session, guys. I hope you found a lot of value in the episode, and like I say every single time, if there's anything else you'd like to see or anything else you'd like me to cover, please let me know in the comments, and also like, comment, share, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out.